Weren't we going to talk about our top 10 films of 2016 today, too?
That's right, Rich. You know, we see a lot of movies each year. And on this podcast, we're going to talk about our top 10 films of 2016. Now, we each picked our own top 10 list based on our own individual criteria. Now, I've written down my top 10 list here. Can I go first, guys?
Absolutely.
Okay. Number 10, Warcraft. Number 9, Captain America, Civil War. Number 8, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows.
You know what I appreciated about that film? They reintroduced Bebop and Rocksteady, which I've been wanting to see in a motion picture since I was a small child.
Yeah. Cultural icons.
Absolutely. They finally got them on the big screen, along with Krang. Krang was in it too.
Number 7, Independence Day, Resurgence. Number 6, Ghostbusters, amazing.
Now, Ghostbusters, that was a Sony film, correct?
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah. Don't you remember the swag bags
It's
we
very
got?
important that a female can be an action hero now. Finally, after so many years.
Absolutely. And as we all know, the Ghostbusters franchise is built on action.
And women can be funny, too. Don't forget, Rich.
Was that a comedy?
Number 5, X-Men, Apocalypse.
You know what I appreciated about that film is that it was another X-Men film.
Number 4, Suicide Squad. Number 3, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Number 2, Ben-Hur.
They remade Ben-Hur?
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was a action-packed spectacle we haven't seen in a long time. Simply amazing and memorable. The studio guy's handwriting is terrible. And, of course, number 1 is Rogue One.
Well, of course it's number 1. I mean, how could you have a film called Rogue One anywhere else on that list?
Oh, my God, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Well, it's a good thing they didn't call it Rogue 10.
Wow, Mike, your list is really diverse and interesting. Those are really your top 10 favorite movies of the year.
Yes. Well, let's move on to Jay. Jay, your top 10 of 2016.
Well, Mike, while we are a geek culture podcast, and I love nerd culture mass-produced products aimed at bearded fatzos, there are other movies released every year outside of that spectrum, and keeping that in mind, I'd like to tell you my list. Number 10, The Witch. Number 9, The Neon Demon. Number 8, Arrival. Number 7, Manchester by the Sea, a bold film, I thought. Number 6, Nocturnal Animals.
Why don't we just move on to Rich's list? Thank you, Jay. That's it. That's enough. Rich, your top 10 of 2016?
Rogue One.
Yeah, I know. It's not going to happen again. Yeah, I know. They want you to stay on script.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Move on.
Yeah. We're going to edit this out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that segment's over. Let's move on.
Yeah, I would like to take this moment to talk about Geek Crate.